Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back, everyone. It's Mrs. T talking about your health and the narcissist. So I won't be before you too long. I'm just going to hop right in. Today, we're going to talk about it's time to shed that dead skin. It's shedding time, guys. And I want to start with just thinking about snakes and how they shed their skin. I know that you guys know about snakes and how they shed their dead skin, and I'm wondering if you ever asked yourself, well, why do snakes shed their skin? Why do certain creatures shed their skin? And you know what? We even shed our skin. We have dead skin all the time. Just look in the bed. Look in the bed and just see that you might be shedding some dead skin. Well, I want to talk about the symbolism of shedding that dead skin and why it is necessary. So for snakes, it's a natural process. And in short, it is just for growth. Snakes, they shed their skin for a removal of parasites and bacteria, things that get stuck on them. And when they shed that skin, they come back brighter. The shedding of the dead skin, it enhances their appearance. And basically that the shedding of the skin just represents growth. You cannot grow in the same skin that you're in. So we're going to be talking today about shedding that dead skin, how it's vital to our growth, how it helps us to stay healthy and clean. And when you depart from the narcissist, that's pretty much what you're doing. You are shedding a dead skin. Today I'm going to come to you in the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 19. Shedding the dead skin and doing a new thing. So Isaiah 43, chapter 19 says, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." Okay? So that is Isaiah 43, verse 19. Doing a new thing and shedding that new skin, or that dead skin. So, as I was sharing yesterday in one of my videos, I was just talking about how when you leave the narcissist, you will not be the same. Some people, have you ever heard people say, "I'm trying to find the old me"? She's gone. She's not coming back. I had someone tell me once before, and it changed my life when I heard this. They said, you might not ever be the person that you used to be, but you're going to become a better version of who you are. And that is profound, very powerful. So shedding that old skin, that is a process that you will have to go through in order to become the better person who God designed you to be. Because when you are in toxic relationships, when you are with people who keep you upset and stressed out and constantly arguing and back and forth, and they're just not pleasing you and making you happy, you do become a different person than what you were when you entered into that relationship. I know for me, I came into the relationship just like a little child, almost just like a child, full of faith, excited and happy, and looking forward to being all that I could be to this person. But when I realized that that person was not going to give to me and pour into me to help me to become all that I needed to be, to serve him and to please him, I became very, very unhappy. And I believe that I got even more unhappy with the fact that I kept trying to express to this person, because communication is key. We should not expect for our spouses to read our mind. Your spouse should not have to read your mind. There should be clear communication. The partner that I had, they were not interested in becoming and being a loving partner to me. They were not interested in trying to be a good husband and trying to make me happy as a wife. Just to think that we trusted these people, we invited these people into our lives. We changed our lives for these people only to be disappointed. It's almost like, you getting this beautiful box. You got this beautiful box and it's all decorated and it looks really, really good. But you know what? When you open that box and you discover what's in the box, it's just like, absolutely not. I will not have this. And so over time, just like I talked about your health and the narcissist, how over time they slowly can eat away at your health. Because when you're bickering all the time, that could do something to your health. Trust me, because I was always on 10. And I mean, when I tell you, I had just became a different person. I really truly did not like the lady that I was when I was with this clown. I did not like who I was becoming. That person was not able to bring out the best in me. That person did not bring out the beauty in me. I was struggling back and forth because I was so frustrated. It's literally like talking to a brick wall when you're trying your best to go to someone, to make a petition, to plead your cause and say, hey, I need this. If you do this, then this will happen. And that person just would not. And I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think they had it in them. There is nothing to a narcissist. There's really nothing inside of them. They're only living for what you can do for them. They're only living for what you can do for them. And so to all of the ladies and to all of the men, if you have someone in your life where you're finding yourself that you're constantly giving, that could harm you in one way or the other. And slowly but surely it will. So today, I just kind of want to encourage you guys that when you leave those relationships, the old you is dead. When they left, when that relationship was ended, the beginning of you has begun. So I'm excited. I really am excited. And I got a little smile on my face because, I'm not excited about a new person coming into my life. And I think that's something we have to be very careful of. These merry-go-round relationships, up and down, and these revolving door relationships. I've never had that in my life, and I never will. I honor myself, and I honor my body as a temple, and it's not to be played with. But I am looking forward with new hope and the new anticipation of, new love in my life one day. And even just loving myself, just seeing myself glow. When I take a picture and I can smile and that man didn't have nothing to do, you didn't have nothing to do with this smile. If I can love myself and make myself a beautiful meal. So I'm just going to give you all just a few things that you can do in this process while you are shedding that dead skin and as you are transforming to become the more beautiful person and the more beautiful version of yourself. You will never be the old person that you were. Stop looking for him. Stop looking for her. That person that I was and that relationship, I'm actually glad to close that door because I have seen myself in relationships where I was a beautiful, beautiful woman. And I had people who brought out beautiful vibes in me. And so this is one of the first relationships and the worst relationship that I have been in where I just did not even know, is this man, and God forbid, I don't want to defame anyone. But, in this day and age and time, you could do whatever you want to do, whatever your preferences are. But there's nothing worse than being in a relationship where a man, you're not really sure if he's, if he likes men or if he likes both. I don't know. I just always been in relationships where, I did feel a lot of warmth and love from the men or the relationship that I was in. And this one was just dead, literally like sleeping next to an empty box. Literally, it was just heartbreaking. So as we are in this season in our lives, as we are preparing to shed that dead skin, as we are preparing, as Isaiah 43 verse 19, for God is going to do something new. He said, behold, that means look, I will do a new thing. God, do a new thing with me. I am excited. It shall spring forth. What shall spring forth? The new thing that God is going to do for you. He said, do you not know it? He said he's going to make a way in the wilderness. Wow. And rivers in the desert. I welcome that. Rivers in the desert in my life. So here are just a couple of little things that you can do during this transition in your life. So the first thing I want to just mention is just prayer. I wake up to prayer and I go to sleep with prayer. And in the middle of the night, if I'm up at 3 a.m, I get up and put that pillow right on the floor and I, lay before the presence of the Lord, and I continue to lay my petitions down. I'm just like that woman in the Bible. I'm coming, and I'm going to keep on coming. I'm going to keep on coming into them prayers I answer. Lord, I come boldly to the throne to obtain mercy and receive grace. We don't need a lot of medication. We don't need antidepressant pills. Get on your knees, cry out to your Heavenly Father. I'm telling you, I've had miracle after miracle. I mean, I've had battle after battle, but that has truly kept me on my knees. So the first thing I would tell you is to go seek God in prayer. Get on your knees, stretch up your hands, and expect a miracle from God. Number 2, quiet time, solitude. Turn the TV off. It's too much noise. How can you hear from the Spirit of the Lord or from your own spirit? How can you hear what the Spirit is saying when there is so much noise? The radio is going, the TV is going, you on social media, you're constantly on the telephone, people calling you back to back. After 8 o'clock, my family and most of my friends know it's time for me to heal. This is my time of respite. This is my time where I truly go in, and it's a reflective time of the evening where I'm done. I've worked. I've poured myself out. I've given myself to everyone I could give to. It's time for me to quiet myself. So I promise you, when you get quiet, it's like your brain becomes like an antenna, and God will speak to you, and you will begin to reflect on the things that happened in the day. Your spirit will begin to guide and to show you things that you might have missed. So get quiet. So number 1 is prayer. And number 2 is, quiet in isolation. Isolate yourself. Turn that TV off. Turn the computers off. Turn that music off. Number 3 is self-care. Self-care. I mean, a lot of people, they good with that one. I will say most men and women are good with self-care. But most of us empaths and most of us givers, we are not that great with self-care. We care for everyone. Baby, when you come around me, you talking about 10 times better. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to lavish you. My grandchildren, they get massages, lotion down. And here I am with beautiful, beautiful $1,000 shoes with a rusty little legs. So, that self-care will grease yourself. Take time to do something special for yourself. It's okay. It's all right. I will give somebody hundreds of dollars, but I won't go do something nice for myself. So self-care is critical. Self-care could be like making sure that you grease yourself. You keep yourself moisturized. You take care of your skin and, take care of your appearance and do something nice for yourself. So that's number 3. And then what else did I put on here? Oh my God, I can't even read that. So I'm going to leave it at those 3 for now. I'll probably add more to it. Prayer, isolation, self-care. Oh, and y'all know I would be remiss if I did not say diet and exercise. That's what is critical. I don't care. I've had friends to laugh at me in the past and say, that's all you doing? That's all you doing? You're going to do like 15 stretches this way, 15. Something is better than nothing. Do your little squats. Do exercises that's familiar to you. What it is that helps you out. That diet and that exercise is key. I don't go a day. Look, y'all, I'm on my way to work, but look what's in my bag. I got my bananas. Today I brought a couple of cloves out the house because I didn't really have time to make myself some tea. But I tell you, treat yourself like you are a baby. Treat yourself like I wanted to cater to the little girl in me and take care of Stephanie, because we take care of so many people and we do not always take care of ourselves. I have seen the world being so selfish. I have seen people just, these women with Jordans. I've never seen that kind of, lavishing on self where we've got away on Sundays from cooking dinner for our families and stuff. And I think I might have confused selfishness with self-love. It's okay to love yourself. So anyway, those are the 4 things that you can do as you are shedding that old skin and becoming a better version of the woman who God created you to be. And so guys, until the next time, you all see my voice is just woo. So anyway, until the next video, I want you to think about those things, thinking about how shedding that dead skin is critical for your growth and your development. Think about how you're going to come out more beautiful, how your skin is going to be more brighter. And just think about how God is going to allow you to get rid of all of that bad stuff that tried to attach itself to you, that anger, that resentment, and anything that is not like God, to bring you back to that glow, where you were when you first entered into that relationship. So guys, I am way past my time. Until the next video, I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Don't let nobody stress you out. Remember those 4 things, and at the end of the day, don't forget to get your rest. Until the next video, guys, peace.